Good day, good day, good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Reb Melissa. I am Reb Melissa. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice. I am an interfaith minister and spiritual life coach, supporting people in transforming their lives. So, welcome everyone to today's show. We are wrapping up our eternity series, and it may evolve into something else because I have some things percolating from this series. So we're going to wrap it up, and I want to recap. And exciting news, the movie that inspired the series Eternity is being released today, a limited release today, and then a nationwide release November 26th. So check it out. It's called Eternity. It's one of A24 productions. So they do excellent work in film and in television. And it's starring Elizabeth Olsen, who I love. So remember, one of the plot lines in the movie Eternity is you become the age you were at your happiest, like that. So part of your transformation when you leave this physical plane is you become the age you were at your happiest, and it instantly happens. And so one of the questions that we've been exploring this week is, what age were you at your happiest? What age were you at your happiness? And when I was sitting with that question initially, right after seeing the movie, I felt a lot of sadness. And that was okay. That was okay, because it put me in the place of introspection, which is a good place to be. The other question that we explored was, how are you choosing to live your eternity now? So if, and I believe it is, eternity has no beginning, has no end. So the life we are living now is an aspect of eternity. So are you choosing to live your eternity now, or are you delaying eternity until you transition from this physical plane? Was another question that we got to explore. And then another plot line from the movie Eternity was, you got to choose the eternity that you would spend eternity in. So there were thousands and thousands of options of eternity that you could live out the rest of eternity. And once you chose that eternity, there was no turning back. If you tried to get back, you were caught, you were placed in the void, and no one wants to be in the void. So what eternity would you choose if you could choose an eternity? And remember, you are. You are already choosing an eternity, because this life that we are living now is an aspect of eternity. And so we get to make that conscious choice of how we are experiencing eternity now in this physical form. And so if anyone is in a delay position, I'm going to wait until I transition, or I'm going to wait until the afterlife, or I'm going to wait until the resurrection, or I'm going to wait until Judgment Day, or I'm going to wait, whatever it is. If you're waiting, to live life, and I'm going to say in happiness, don't. Don't delay. Don't put off living life now, because this is our eternity, an aspect of it at least. So I've shared that I was also inspired. This led me to this book that I have called The Art of Happiness, and it's by the Dalai Lama and Howard C. Cutler, who's a psychiatrist. And the way in which the Dalai Lama refers to happiness is the way that I hold joy. So, happiness, according to the Dalai Lama, and joy, according to me, is a internal expression. It's an internal environment. So it's not anything that happens external to us, right? So external events, I feel happy about external events that occur, but my joy is my state of being. And so for the Dalai Lama, the way he expresses it in The Art of Happiness is that our happiness is our state of being. So today's episode is live life in happiness. And you know, I always say live life in joy, right? Like my t-shirt says, live life in joy. So we're using that interchangeably today. Live life in happiness, live life in joy. And so what brings you happiness? What brings you happiness? Will it bring you happiness? Whatever those things are, what brings you happiness? And once you receive it, will it bring you happiness? And when we have a focal point of view that is external to who we are, we may feel temporarily satisfied or happy, but it is not the source of our happiness. That's why there are some people in the world who are so attracted to accumulating more and more and more and more, right? Who are just greedy because they may be multimillionaires or even billionaires, but there is an energy, there is a sense, even in the appearance of wealth and billions or millions of dollars, even in the appearance of that, there is a consciousness of lack because they are never satisfied. They have to keep accumulating, taking, taking. But that's a whole nother sip. We're going to stay right here in eternity. So I want to share something with you from The Art of Happiness from the Dalai Lama. He says, framing any decision we face, we can frame any decision we face by asking ourselves, will it bring me happiness? So already for me, that's already putting myself outside of myself. But we're going to go with you, Dalai Lama. That simple question can be a powerful tool in helping us skillfully conduct all areas of our lives, not just in the decision whether to indulge in drugs or that third piece of banana cream pie. It puts a new slant on things. Approaching our daily decisions and choices with this question in mind shifts the focus from what we are denying ourselves to what we are seeking: ultimate happiness. A kind of happiness, as defined by the Dalai Lama, that is stable and persistent. A state of happiness that remains despite life's ups and downs and normal fluctuations of mood, as part of the very matrix of our being. With this perspective, it is easier to make the right decision because we are acting to give ourselves something, not denying or withholding something from ourselves, an attitude of moving towards rather than moving away, an attitude of embracing life rather than rejecting it. This underlying sense of moving towards happiness can have a very profound effect. It makes us more receptive, more open to the joy of living life in joy, living life in joy. That is eternity for me. If I was to choose my eternity, and I do, my eternity would be Joyland, Joy World. That is my eternity. And so why delay that? Why move away from that? Why make choices that are not in alignment with that? So the art of living a joyful life, the art of living a happy life is to know that you are living it now. You're living it now. Now is eternity. And we get to choose how we experience it. We get to choose how we express it. We get to choose how we embody it. And for me, and I hope for you as well, that is some good news. That is some good news. All right, y'all. So that is our Eternity series. I'm just checking my notes to see if I missed anything. I did not. I hope that something I shared resonated with you, and I hope that it supports you in being very conscious and present with who and whose you are, with choosing and making decisions from a place of joy and openness and expansiveness. And I pray your happiest age is whatever age you are right now, whatever age you'll be next year, the year after that. I hope each and every age that you experience on this physical plane are your happiest. So live life in joy and live life in happiness. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, girl. Yeah, it's put me in that very inquisitive, curious space, and I'm just loving what's coming through. So I appreciate that, Linda. All right, y'all, let's get into some joy news. We are heading to the weekend, and Sunday, we at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual leader, we are having our third Sunday collaborative celebration service with the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Rockland, located in Pomona, New York. That's in Rockland County. And this is one of my favorite services. In November, we do a gratitude service. And this service on Sunday, we are focusing, tuning into the people, the pets, the experiences that have supported us, have uplifted us, have had an impact, a positive impact in our lives. And so the focus is because of you. Because of you, I live life on purpose. I do. So we're creating a altar of gratitude, and we are inviting people to bring a photo of the person pet or a symbol of gratitude that they would like to place on the altar of gratitude. So we are in community with us. Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living is a New Thought center. We are a community centered in love and joy. So I hope you would join us. We will also be on Zoom via UUCR Zoom link. So please go to rocklandcsl.org for the Zoom link, the UUCR Zoom link, and all the information about our Sunday services. I hope to see you there. Our theme for November is heartbeat, the rhythm of giving and growing. So that's what the space we're in for November, and I hope you will join us. All right, y'all. So the other offering that I have on Sundays is sharing a inspirational talk that I've given in the recent past. It's called The Other Sip, Sunday in Praise. And you can check that out right where you're checking me out now at 10:30 on Sunday, which is the same time as our regular service at Rockland. So you have the option there, or you can watch the replay. All right. So 10:30 a.m. Rockland CSL. I hope to see you all there, either in person or on Zoom. So peace and blessings, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.